Hola, so today's random Japanese lesson number I forgot is how to say can or be able to do something. So probably you have already know, but today's random Japanese lesson is a bit more advanced. Only a bit more advanced. Because it's not simply a phrase or something, but you have to be able to know conjugation, I think. できる. Yeah, it's できる. Simply. できる. But this, I don't know the technical term, but it seems to work as a noun or something like that, or adjective, not like a verb. So できる in kanji, with kanji, if you want to write できる。できる. Right. It's pretty easy. できる. Okay, できる. Alright, how to use this as an example. The simplest one I think I would say is これできる?これできる?これできる? Simply, これ means これ, it means something like this, anything reachable from where you are, これ, or simply pointing something, これ. So if you are, for example, solving puzzle, like an app on iPad, let's say, but you can't do it, you can't solve it yourself, and oh my god, well, これできる? Can you do this? Can you do this? It doesn't include the nuance of for me. Can you do this for me? It doesn't include that, but simply, can you do this? Are you able to do this? Can you do this? Are you able to do this? That's what これできる, the upper one, means. Simply, this can, or yeah, this can, これできる. This doesn't have the subject. これ, object, できる. What's the speech of できる? Is it adjective? I think it's more of adjective than a verb. Alright, so okay. What I found interesting way to say or to use the できる is 英語できる. Simply translated, what was this? I'm sorry. Hold on. Something strange happened. Alright, so 英語できる. If you translate it into English naturally, this would be, do you speak English, or can you speak English, but this in Japanese means more general thing, like can you do English? So this do includes speak, write, listen. That's pretty much it. Speaking, writing, listening. Yeah. Speaking, listening, writing, reading. Yeah, reading too. Reading. So, even though it doesn't make sense to say, but the closest idea of saying this in English would be what it feels to say this in Japanese is like can you English? Can you English? Can you English? I'd say this is the closest unofficial translation in English. Can you English? 英語できる? So if you say this in the positive sentence, it means you can do English or you can English, meaning you can speak, you can listen, you can write, you can read English. But if you add question mark, actually Japanese officially and technically doesn't have a question mark, but if you put question mark, it means it will be a question form. Okay, and this now here it comes to even a bit more complicated stuff. How to conjugate or how to use can as a or with a verb, another verb, or in other way, in other word. How to 連用, how to do 連用. 連用 meaning using certain phrase or certain words with another verb or adjective or verb adjective. 動詞、形容詞、形容動詞. So this is what 連用 is. 連用, 連 this means something like connecting, relationship, continuing. This and this means 用. This refers to things, events, something like that. 連用. Alright, so how to do 連用 is blah 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 える. This る is, as you can see, Japanese, but this え is English alphabet. To show you why it's written え is because it can change. This is only a consonant. This is, by the way, in English, I found it said attributed form. If that helps you understand what it did, what this is. So, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this. Blah blah blah. る seru. Oh, I'm sorry. I might be technophobia. No, I am not. Blah blah blah. Seru, reru, rareru, keru. These are the examples of how blah 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 る form can end. So an example of words that ends with せる is 話せる. This the top one. 話せる meaning can speak, can. I mean positive, can speak, be able to speak. I think we don't really have the difference between being able to do something and can do something. Like, I know there's a difference between saying I can do it and I'm able to do it. But in Japanese, I think there isn't really a big difference between what I can and being able to in English have. Alright, so another example of words that end with れる is 触れる can touch, be able to touch. Another example of words that end with られる is 食べられる can eat, being able to eat. One example of words that end with ける blah 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 ける is 歩ける. I'm sorry, all of these kanji, all of these words look pretty messy. But yeah, please stand it. 歩ける can walk, or being able to walk. 話せる oh man, again. 話せる話せる触れる食べられる歩ける. This, the third one, not necessarily third one, but I just put it as a third one. This form is sometimes this form causes controversial use of られる because there are some people who say 食べれる, which traditionally is not really a correct way to say can eat. There are several words that is said blah 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 rareru, but in practice said blah 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 reru. Another example is ukereru, ukereru. That means can receive, ukereru. Like you can receive what? Class. You can take class. Ukereru. Another one is shabereru, shaberareru. Wait. Shabereru is shaberareru. Sometimes even I get confused. Even Japanese get confused. Okay, let me just put up some more examples for each. Seru is hanaseru. あとは hold on. 話せる 出せる Das means to get something out of something. 出せる So when somebody asks you, can you pay $5? 5ドル出せる Like, can you pay $5 for me? 5ドル出せる Can get out. Even though you didn't say get $5 out. Yeah, anyway. 出せる話せる出せるOkay, let's move on. I can't think of anything right now. Like other examples of reru, as well as besides 触れる is レル me no 踊れる yeah 踊れる Do you get it when I just say, or do I have to write? You know, I think Japanese sound is pretty simple. When I say, you can tell what they are. Okay, 踊れる like that means can dance, like even though that wasn't really like dancing. But anyway, dance, can dance, or being able to dance. 踊れる Now that would be 走れる meaning can run, or being able to run. 走れる Can you run? 走れる Okay, let's move on to the next one. Some more examples of られる was られる besides 食べられる Okay, another one is 見られる meaning can watch or can see or can look at, watch, see, look at, or 食べられる見られる Okay, let's move on to the next one. I can't think of anything for now. 蹴る歩ける行ける can go or can come sometimes can go but usually can go. Yeah, let's just go with can go, able to go 行ける like when you're calling somebody on the phone, can you go to the park tomorrow? 明日公園行ける行ける can you go? Alright, and another example for 蹴る is 歩ける行ける By the way, another example for られる is 来られる meaning can come. But as I said, there are people who would say 来れる not 来られる but 来れる which traditionally or which officially or technically is not correct to say. 来れる is not correct to say, but 来られる is correct. But maybe I will explain in another video later, but 来られる or 食べられる can be considered as what's called 謙譲語 if I'm right. 謙譲語 well it's one of 敬語 so people would say 来れる or 食べれる instead of saying 食べられる or 来られる which would be confusing with another form of Japanese. Okay, is it? Yeah, that's it. So you can't simply remember everything, every form, but you will get the idea how they conjugate. But these are basically, not all, but these are, I think I'd say many of the attributed form of verbs when you mean can do something or be able to do something. Alright. Again, you can apply any other language to ask, can you speak blah blah blah, just by changing this part into any language. For example, French is フランス語 in Japanese. フランス語. So if you want to ask somebody, can you do French? Can you speak French? You can say フランス語できる? So if you're asking to the public, like, is there anyone who can speak Japanese? 日本語できる人いますか? 日本語できる方いますか? Yeah, 日本語できる can language. Yeah, that's I think is interesting. 日本語できる because it's really vague as to what ability you are talking about, like speak, listening, writing or reading, speaking. Yeah, but it's in general できる means do. So if you can do English, that means you can speak, write, read, listen to English. Anyway, I hope you found this video interesting and helpful, and please look forward to the next random Japanese lesson. Maybe I should make that line in like regular ending sentence of my random Japanese video. Anyway, this video turned to be a really long video tonight again. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have now learned how to say you can do something or you are able to do something. でしょ? もうできるでしょ? できるでしょ? Alright, so thank you for watching. Good luck and bye. Bye. Take care.